Hey everyone, today I'm not gonna be doing a review, but I'm actually gonna have a little discussion, and I'm gonna be doing an unboxing of the Neca 2020 reissue slash re-release Alpha Predator. I forgot to say this in my collection video that I uploaded yesterday, but yeah, I forgot to say this. Neca actually re-released this guy with a little bit of different paint apps in his armor, and like his gauntlets and his biomask has like a little bit of different paint than the old release. But yeah, this is not gonna be a review. A review will come shortly. But yeah, I just decided to show off this figure, and to say that Neca just re-released this figure to show it off here. So yeah, today I'm gonna be unboxing this figure. Not gonna be reviewing it. Review will come really soon. But yeah, I'm gonna be unboxing him. So yeah, and I have the first release of the Alpha Predator, the first release of the Alpha Predator, which is amazing, by the way. I love it. Besides the problems I had with other ones in the past, with loose legs and broken knee joints and loose knee joints, this old release is still a good figure. I like it. I like it quite a lot. So yeah, Chuck. If you're new to the channel, you could go check out my review of this guy. I gave him a 9 out of 10, mostly because I didn't say that I gave him a 9 out of 10 in review, but honestly I gave him a 9 out of 10 because the biomass is sometimes so stubborn to pop on sometimes, and he's kind of gotten a little loose, not extremely, but a little loose. But he's still an awesome figure either way. So yeah, this is the good release in my opinion. I like this release way better than this one because I looked at this one, and I still like this older release way better. But it was kind of for me personally, it was kind of too soon to re-release Alpha again. Like I get like in different paint, at least this one. So yeah, this one, and by the way, this one does not have the Predator Hunting Grounds video game, just like the last release. This Alpha Predator figure has different paint from this one, a little bit of different paint from this one, but the biomask on this new release has different paint from the last one. So yeah, and the figure itself has a little bit different paint from the last one, and yeah, it does not have the game/sticker code for the Alpha Predator and Predator Hunting Grounds. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the unboxing. So yeah. Yeah. So as I was saying, for me personally, I think it was way too soon to re-release Alpha in a different paint job. It's fine. I'm re-releasing Alpha in the same paint job, which is this one, of course. For me, it would have been fine if they just kept re-releasing this one. But hey, re-release with different paint isn't bad. I'm not complaining, but it's kind of odd that right away, like only a couple months after this guy was released, we're already getting a re-release in different paint. And I have to say this, like I'm not a big fan of the re-releases sometimes. Well, at least for the Predators, because for the Alien Warriors, I don't care if the blue coloring is a little different than the last release, because they're aliens, they're army builders, and I really don't care if they have different paint apps. Like, we got a red genocide alien, and then a black genocide alien, and then a brown one, then this brown glossy metallic one, and then the old dull bland brown one from last year, and then the dull old bland colored Alien Warrior from last year, and this re-release of the glossy paint app Warrior. But yeah, but for Predators, for me it's different in my view. For Predators, I don't really like, for example, the Jungle Hunter. I've been seeing quite a lot of the Jungle Hunter re-releases. So yeah, I think quite a lot of people know that Neca re-released the Jungle Hunter, but in new paint. But for me personally, I don't like the new paint. Really a new paint re-release of the Jungle Hunter for 2020. I like the 2019 Jungle Hunter much more better. I think it's much more screen accurate. This one is too, but not as much. For me personally, this one looks like the Predator's 2010 Jungle Hunter instead of the one from last year. But yeah, but as far as Alpha goes, this Alpha looks pretty much the same as this one, but I'll show you some differences here and there. And yes, I have the flashlight on, but You can see that well, right, guys? Yeah, I had a flashlight on here because it's kind of dark in my apartment. But yeah, the paint always changes on the Predators. On the City Hunter re-release and the one from last year, you can't even tell the difference. Like, they look exactly the same. But for this Alpha, this Alpha Predator release has different paint. You can notice some spots here there. And yeah, let me get this guy's weapons out. So yeah, like I said, not doing a review today. I will do a review later. I'm not doing a review of this guy right now. I'll probably do a review later on today or tomorrow after this, depending by the time this video gets uploaded. But yeah. So right off the bat, let me just compare the biomask of the old release and the last release. So here's the 2021. Here's the 2021. Here's the 2020 release. If I zoom in closely, you can see he's got a little more yellow. Well, this guy's got a little more of an Easter egg golden color. It's kind of funny, but yeah, he's got a little more golden eyes in the biomask here. So yeah, he's got a little more of an golden Easter egg type of color in the eye sockets. And this guy has just got a little bright yellow color eye. So yeah, and it's not because of the light, it's actually yellow. So yeah, the last release, the last Alpha Predator releases, biomass has golden eyes. This one yellow eyes. You could definitely see the difference there. This one has yellow pupils. This one has golden pupils. So yeah, it's pretty nice. And besides that, this one's got a little more brown and a little more shiny, brighter brown, to me anyway. And then this one's got like darker mixed with black type of brown. And then the inside looks pretty much the same, but this one has a little more of a shinier brown to me, and this one a little more darker brown. But the black pretty much looks the same. And yeah, here's the old one and the new one. So yeah. Oh my god. Are we seriously gonna have these problems? Yeah, we're not gonna have these problems. Not today. But yeah, there's that. And let me compare the spears of the... Oh my god. So yeah, if you dislike the video, it's a pretty reasonable reason to dislike the video. This camera always embarrasses me, but yeah, let me... Oh no. Alright, so let me compare the spears for these guys. These cardboard things these cardboard little hallways for the aliens are like so delicate when you touch them. Like if you touch one, like if one falls, a lot of them fall, and then it knocks down some figures too. See, I don't like those things, but anyway, let me compare them. Here's the now I got confused because of this one. Yeah, actually, you know what? This is the old release, but yeah, the old release has a nice black color straps to it. It doesn't. This one has more of darker black straps to it. You could most likely see the difference. But yeah, but the bone looks pretty much the same, and then the spinal column wrapped around, and then the little tail here at the end, which looks like an alien tail, but yeah, the rest of it looks the same, but the rope looks but the black on the rope looks a little different. This one light black, and then this one like really black color. So yeah, this is the old release, just to let you know. So yeah, and then this is the new spear, and then the new biomass for the new Alpha Predator. Then the Shuriken looks pretty much the same as the old Alpha Predator Shuriken. I can't show it because I don't know where it is, but I seen the old Alpha Shuriken. Looks exactly the same. And then the hands look a little different, but they look pretty much the same. To me anyway, but yeah, the hands pretty much look the same. And then these things, the black sharp primitive survivable black blades look the same. And then the axe itself looks pretty much the same as the old Alpha Predator's axe. So yeah, the weapons, almost all the weapons and the biomass, they almost all look the same. But as you saw, the biomass had different paint, onto it. So yep, and then the majority of the weapons besides the biomask and everything of the new alpha and the old alpha look pretty much the same. But now let's get onto the actual figure comparison. So yeah, before we end this video, so yeah, and I'm gonna give you my thoughts on this, by the way. So yeah, so if there's the new alpha and here's the old alpha, which I kind of enjoy more. But you know what? Let's compare them. And you could most likely see like the new alpha has like different paint on the armor. Like it's much more black, much more charcoal, glossy black color. And then the skin, like the heads, look pretty much the same, but they have a little bit. I don't know if they're quite different from each other, but they kind of look the same. But the armor is definitely different. This is a charcoal, glossy black color, while the old alpha, a nice coffee brown colored armor here for an insectoid creature it killed. And at the bottom, a more brown mixed, more dark black mixed with dark brown glossy paint on the new one at the bottom armor too. And then the old one, this coffee light brown. And then the skin on both figures looks pretty much the same. And then this one has a little bit of more yellow to the claws here. So yeah, and a little bit more of a lighter brown to me anyway. Let me zoom in. But yeah, a little bit different there. At least to me. If you don't find any of these different, let me know. But yeah. Then the crotch armor pieces look pretty identical. And the new one has kind of more dark brown and dark black armor on the side. This is the new one. This is the old one. So yeah, I'm not quite sure which ones I like better, but yeah, and then the old one has a much more lighter brown, glossy, shinier color on his leg armor here. Here's the new one, and then the old one, much more black mixed with brown, and the feet look almost identical, if not identical. But yeah, if you can't see the feet too well, this I have the flashlight on since it is dark in my apartment, like I said earlier. But yeah, now let's look at the back of the figures. So this is the new one. The back on the. Are we seriously gonna have this? All right. So the back on the new one. Let me move the old Predator's dreads out of the way. But the back of the new Alpha Predator has a little bit of dark, lighter brown, mixed with black type of grayish color, on the back. Lighter brown on the new one. And then the old one, the back armor has more black mixed, very dark black color mixed with some very dark chocolate brown, and so looks pretty nice. And then the dreads look the same. So yeah, the dreads to me look the same. And then the other gauntlet, oh shoot, the gauntlet on this old Alpha Predator fell off, but they look pretty identical anyway, unlike the other one. And then the back cloth looks pretty different. Here's the new one, has a lot more black color on the back of the cloth and more noticeable gray. And the old one not as much, like as you can see on the old one has way more white fur on the old one, and the new one really dark white tiger black stripes on the back. Then the back of the legs look the same. And then the old one, we already went over that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So overall, I hope you enjoyed the unboxing video. But overall, a lot of stuff looks the same. Like a lot of the weapons look the same. Like both the new one and the old one have similar colored weapons, but the armor the armor bits and a little bit of bits on the figures look different. Like this is the very dark brown on the new one, and this is the coffee light brown armor on the old one. But yeah, they have a little bit of different paint here and there, but the weapons look almost the exact same. But the biomask on the new one's different from the older one, of course. But yeah. If a review will come soon, so if you liked the video, just like, comment, subscribe if you did like the video, or if you didn't, just leave a dislike. But yeah, review will come soon. See you in the next one.